Hey guys, it's Mandy Enright from Nutrition Nuptials. Glad to see you guys here on a beautiful Saturday. As you know, all week long I have been doing a 7 days of smoothies here on Facebook Live, here on my group. Just as a heads up that all of the smoothie recipes that have been featured this week will be on my blog. They'll start posting next week, and I hope you guys get a chance to check them out, like them, share them, and give me your feedback. Again, if anybody is interested in checking out the shake mix that I've been featuring all week, which is our Wildtree balanced meal shake, I have left the link in the comments below, and I'll leave one today as well if you are interested in ordering. Again, the Wildtree Wellness Shake, it is a vegan, gluten-free, allergen-free meal replacement shake that I have been showing you all week long how we can add it to smoothies and other food items as well to help bump up the nutritional value. So along with this, it has about 17 grams of protein per serving. It has 6 grams of fiber, probiotic, prebiotic, digestive enzymes, so all good things that you can add into your food to help bump up that nutritional value of it. All week long I've been doing a variety of smoothies, and today I decided to change things up a little bit, and we are actually going to do a smoothie bowl. So I live at the Jersey Shore, and we have a ton of spots where you can go and get acai bowls, smoothie bowls, and while they are really great and really delicious, I do like to tell a lot of my clients that come see me for nutrition counseling, you have to be really careful with those bowls because they can be calorie bomb nightmares if you are not paying attention to what is actually happening and going in there. So the actual ingredients themselves are fine, right? We got some fruit going in there, maybe some kind of a dairy as well. And then what happens at a lot of these smoothie spots is that we take this nice healthy smoothie bowl, and then we start throwing all these things on top of it. So at the spots by me, they're loading on granola and peanut butter and nuts and cacao nibs and more fruit. And while those ingredients by themselves aren't necessarily the worst thing in the world for you, after a while these things start to add up. So we want to be really mindful when we're going to a lot of these smoothie bowl spots how much we're actually having and what we're having. So a lot of times when I go, I'll try and beg them, like they always like to sweeten the smoothie bowls with apple or orange juice, and I'm always like, can you just use regular milk? I don't really want the extra sweetness there. So there's a lot of ways that you can customize your smoothie bowls for you. People sit at these smoothie bowl shops. I'll go down at the beach, and there is a line out the door wrapped around the corner for people who want to try smoothie bowls. And I'm always a little dumbfounded about how long people are going to wait in this hot, hot heat to get these smoothie bowls, but they really want them. Guys, I'm going to show you how to make your own so you can save money and calories while still enjoying a delicious smoothie bowl. So the cool thing about smoothie bowls is that they really rely on something that you probably have in your house already, and that's frozen fruit. And if you're someone who maybe forgets to take fruit out or defrost it when you want to enjoy it in other things, the great thing about a smoothie bowl is it goes right from the smoothie into your blender, into your tummy. So it's a great way to enjoy a lot of that fruit. I was talking the other day, a lot of times I just throw a lot of my fruit in the freezer if it's starting to get a little bad and I know I'm not going to get a chance to enjoy it in time before it goes south. So using up all that extra frozen fruit is really great as well, and it helps to cut back on food waste. So today for our smoothie bowl, the star of our smoothie bowl is going to be dragon fruit, and I'm really bummed. I was trying to find an actual dragon fruit at one of my local supermarkets, and I guess they're not really in season right now because I could not find a fresh one to share with you. But if you've ever seen a dragon fruit, or you can go Google it, they're kind of a funky looking plant. They're this beautiful purple color on the outside. It has this greenish stem. They have these like spiky things coming out of it. I think they look really cool. I went to go buy one a couple months ago, and the lady that was bringing me up was like, these are the ugliest fruits, and I don't even want to touch them because they look so ugly. I'm like, they are delicious. So check them out. When those fresh dragon fruit are not available to you, frozen comes into play. And with a smoothie bowl, you really do want to use the frozen fruits because it helps to make it nice and thick. And that is a good thing when we want to enjoy our smoothie bowl. So we are using Pitaya Plus. Pitaya is another fancy word for dragon fruit. So we're going to use our Pitaya Plus frozen dragon fruit packs. And what's nice about this as well is that this is this nice, beautiful magenta color. A lot of times dragon fruit, when you buy it, it might on the inside be white with black seeds in it, or they can be this magenta color with the black seeds in it. For photography purposes and smoothie bowl purposes, you want the magenta color. It just looks really, really pretty. So for our smoothies, we're gonna use a pack of these guys. So they come in packs, they are frozen. Just take them right out of the freezer. I like to just kind of mush it up a little bit just to break up some of the frozenness that you have for it. Don't let it thaw out too much. Again, we want to keep it nice and thick for the purposes of our smoothie. So I'm going to cut this guy open. By the way, I keep special scissors. They specifically say food on them. So as a reminder for myself and my loving husband that these scissors only are to be used for food purposes, because you never want to be cross-contaminating and using the same scissors that you use for, oops, that guy went there. You never want to be using the same scissors that you use for like cutting paper and opening boxes and then have it touching your food. That's kind of gross. So we're going to throw that guy in here. So we have our smoothie, and look at that beautiful purple magenta color that we have with our pitaya. Next, I'm going to add in half a cup of frozen raspberries. These guys turned into like a super raspberry in my freezer. So we're going to throw those guys in there as well. Actually, knock those guys down a little bit, help make some room. And then we're going to throw in another half a cup of frozen bananas, and you see me using a lot of bananas. If you did want to change it up or maybe be a little funkier, get a little spicy, I showed you guys the other day using the frozen cauliflower as a swap for the bananas. So you can do that as well, and it's also going to help give it that really nice thick consistency to your smoothie bowl. Next, we're going to throw in some yogurt. So I like to add in Siggis plain yogurt. This is an Icelandic style yogurt, so it's very thick. They strain it 4 times, so it retains a lot of the protein content, and they actually strain out a lot of the whey that is typically found in milk. So what that means is that it's a very low carbohydrate yogurt. So if you're looking for a really nice yogurt option, this is a great way to get high protein, low sugar. Even their flavored options, how they sweeten it, they don't use added sugars. So even their flavored options are a great low carb option for those of you who are looking for something. So definitely check out Siggis. I am an ambassador for them. They are great people. I love Siggy himself. He's a great guy. So we like to throw this in. I am doing about 1/4 cup of the Siggis. And again, it's really just to help thicken up our smoothie bowl a little bit. So I'm going to do 1/4 cup of this guy, or about half of one of these little containers. And again, get this guy in here. I'm going to throw in a tablespoon of chia seeds. So chia seeds, actually one of my favorite seeds, although I haven't really used them a lot this week. These add extra protein, fiber, and they can also help act as a thickener as well. If you haven't tried chia seeds, stock up on some. They're great to have around. You can throw them into smoothies. They're great to top on salads. You can throw them into salad dressings. And like I said, they're a nice thickener for some items. So if you are looking for swaps, or even it can even be used as a swap for egg in recipes as well, especially for those of you who are looking to do more vegan type meals. So it's a nice option for that. Last, I'm going to throw in 2 scoops of our Wildtree Wellness Balanced Meal Shake. And I'm doing the chocolate flavor, but honestly, with this recipe, you can do either the chocolate or the vanilla. I just felt like I need to give the chocolate a little bit more love this week, and I know the vanilla has been featured in a lot of recipes I've done, so just want to give this guy a little love. All right, come here, guy. All right, so 2 scoops are rocking in there. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is just put a little bit of liquid in. So with our smoothie bowls, we want to keep them really, really thick. So the less liquid that you use, the more thick it's going to become. So I'm actually going to blend this guy down a little bit first, and then I'm just gonna throw a little bit of milk in. And you can use any kind of milk. I like good old-fashioned cow's milk, but you can use any type of a milk. I do recommend probably do something more on the unsweetened end, because with the dragon fruit and the raspberries, and even the Wildtree Wellness Shake, you're getting a good sweet flavor already, so you really don't have to add that much extra. So let's throw this guy on. Blend him down a little bit. And I will warn you, my blender has been getting a lot of love this week, and it's getting a little cracked. A little bit of milk into this guy. Let's go down. And to start, I am just going to do, let's start with 2 tablespoons. You know what, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of milk just to smooth this guy down. And you're going to watch this guy turn from a little bit of a brownish color, and then it's going to turn to this beautiful pink color. So let's get this guy back on the blender. Sometimes you just got to give your blender a little bit of love on here. Like I said, he's been getting a lot of overwork this week, so I was getting a little tired. Let's give this guy one more. And worst case, sometimes you just got to go in and just kind of swish it around a little bit. That's the one thing you do have to be careful with. Sometimes the frozen fruit, especially, can get stuck on the bottom. So want to really move that guy along. We're live, folks. Things happen. All right, let's get this guy back on. And let's get this guy to blend on in. Oops. Smoothie. My blender obviously is getting a little cranky at me, so I'm going to finish this up. You guys will see some final pictures posted in a little bit here on my Facebook page, so share some love below. And again, I will post the recipe as well as share with you how you can get your own Wildtree Wellness Balanced Meal Shake, so you can shake up your own smoothies and share them with me. Have a great Saturday, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for a special final treat for our 7 days of smoothies. Thanks so much for tuning in. Leave some love in the comments below, and I will see you tomorrow. Facebook Live. Have a good rest of your day.